proud members of the Podbelly Podcast Network.
I know you're tired. I know you're hurting. And I wish I could say something that was classy and inspirational.
You can do it!
But that just wouldn't be our style.
Welcome to Project Reclamation, where you rebuild, re-energize, and reclaim your life.
Private session records always with Tim and Steve.
Tim and Steve.
Project Reclamation always giving you the hottest, freakiest, freshest stuff.
I don't know about freakiest and freshest.
You know, I had to give it.
That sounds kind of dirty, Steve.
That's what's called a buy-in, brother.
Here's the thing.
Yep.
We are recording from Steve's backyard.
Yeah, satellite
I'm
record.
super excited about it.
Talk to me.
Steve's got this. Steve has a fancy backyard, first of all. We got this fire pit burning a bunch of probably carcinogenic cardboard and scrap wood from Steve's side yard. Then Steve has this like fancy little lava rock kind of coffee table boom little thing.
Yep.
It's real fancy. It's kind of sexy.
Stop overselling
like
it.
I might be a little turned on right now.
Okay.
But
I can tell.
you know, and then Steve just had this new deck built.
Yep.
And we're just sitting on the deck. We got we just finished I just finished cooking a tri-tip. We got some veggie skewers.
Wow.
Thanks to Lucas and his lovely wife. I just pulled off the grill. Well, no, they're on the grill.
Lucas
I put
and
the tri-tip
Lobra.
off the grill. So we got say hi, Luke. Give the let him.
Howdy.
You got the.
Look at that.
Make sure
He's
you're
from
talking
the country.
make sure you're talking to the side that says Scarlet, by the way,
Scarlet. Yeah, no, I got that side.
Okay.
Scarlet
All right.
and me as friends.
because your gain's a little low, dude. So yeah, this is
Not
our
these
outdoor
gains.
recording. If you are a fan of Steve Ranella and the Meat Eater podcast or the Meat Eater show, this was kind of inspired by Steve. Thanks, Steve. I know you don't listen to my podcast, but that's cool.
He does
still
not
love you, bro.
listen to this podcast.
Still love you, bro. I own all your books, and I love your podcast and your TV show. Just watch the first half of season 9. Good stuff.
Tim has a hard-on for Steve Ranella
Steve
right
Ranella's the
now.
man, dude. Both you guys are gonna hate this story, but I got a funny story.
All right.
So somewhere
I like
in,
the setup, by
it's
the
gotta be
way. You're
somewhere in,
going to hate this story.
Well, there's part of the
Let me
story
tell
you're
you
not going
about
to
it.
appreciate. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
So there's apparently somewhere there, and they live in Montana, so I'm guessing it was somewhere in that area, like Montana, Wyoming, probably somewhere around there, Yellowstone-ish area. I guess there's this bear. I don't know if it's a black bear, or grizzly bear.
Shout out to you, Yellowstone area.
It's like collared, right? Which means that the wildlife.
yeah, some
whatever.
people have tracked
Yeah,
it.
they collared the bear, so they're keeping track of where the bear.
Yeah.
Well, apparently this bear, whatever like area it lives in, apparently it's like super docile and super tame.
Okay.
But apparently the bear is so tame that someone was able to get close enough to put a Trump
Oh, yeah, I heard
2020
about that.
sticker
Heard
on
about
the
that.
collar of the bear. So the wildlife, whoever owns this collar, like the wildlife agency of whatever state it's in, I guess now there's like a $5,000 reward if anyone knows who.
I think
who
they
was
figured it
harassing
out.
The bear.
Yeah, poor bear.
I don't know.
The bear got real political real quick.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? The bear's like, I don't even know who Trump is. I just want
Man,
some
politics.
food.
Politics is getting over.
Yeah, we're not going to get into politics.
He just wanted a picnic
It didn't
basket.
matter what it could. It
Lo
could
and
have been
behold.
like honestly, it could have been like a Pennzoil bumper sticker, but whatever. Someone put a bumper sticker on the bear's tag, on the bear's collar, and I thought it was kind of funny. So yeah, we're doing so I know if you don't know what I'm talking about,
We're on location.
Steve Ranella has done a couple of they've done a couple podcasts from like hunting camp after they
He's
got
got
back
this.
from
He's got
hunting.
this beautiful. He's got this wonderful show called Meat Eater, which
a good show.
I'm not a hunter, and you know that. You know I don't.
Steve's
like,
about as far away from a hunt. Steve never killed anything in his life.
I have a Ask Lucas.
And Steve will die without ever killing anything in his life. And that's
Ask
fine.
Lucas.
There's
Lucas had to kill a rat in my house one
There's
time.
nothing wrong with that. Oh, well, wait, you are the gopher hunter.
Yeah. Well, that's different. Them gophers is causing
Oh.
property damage.
Anyways.
But
By the
yeah.
way, my mom sends me a text message the other day. It was a few weeks ago.
All right,
And she's like, can you send me the link to that thing that Steve used to kill the gopher? Because we got one.
dude. No, I will tell her
my
about the
mom's
gopher
so funny
thing. No
because my
problem.
mom's like a saint. She's the sweetest lady ever. And she would never kill
Saint
anything.
Drew.
But man, her crops are doing well. And she's been working her butt off for them. So you get a gopher in there. Boom. Where are you going?
Oh no, I'm just gonna turn on the light.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we got actually see if it fits on there. Yeah, perfect. All right, cool. So yeah, we're outdoors, so we're dealing with a lot of cords and electronics outdoors. We're trying not to break anything here.
It's tough.
Lucas, what's up, man?
How's it going?
Pretty good. So Lucas is a good friend of ours. He's actually been in the room when we've recorded podcasts before, just sitting there smiling silently.
Just watching.
Yeah, just watching, just hanging out, just chilling. So today we thought we'd have him on. So what's up, man?
Oh, man, I don't know. This is my first podcast. What am I supposed to do?
Whatever you want to do. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, gosh. How about grilling?
Let's talk about grilling.
You gonna give me a lesson on?
But
how to
wait.
grill
How does
something?
grilling fit into motivation and being positive? You know what? Grilling makes me happy. I think grilling makes Lucas happy because he wants to learn how to be a better griller.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know that I'm like the best or anything, but I do a pretty good job.
Oh
So,
no,
yeah, I'm
bro.
working with Lucas. We're gonna get his game up. We're gonna bring him to like a B- to like an A+ game.
Tip, don't even discount yourself. Everything that you grill is amazing, and it makes me happier.
Well, thank you. I try, dude. I try. It's the one thing that you got to stick to your strengths. I'm a grilling savant. However, I will tell you a funny story. I am oh, you know what? Real quick, before I tell the story, I think we got to pay the bills, Steve. All right. So I'd like to give a shout out to Podbelly Podcast Network, our lovely, wonderful podcast network. They're the
Podbelly
best
Podcast Network.
best
Yes.
podcast network in the multiverse.
The best.
The best. Absolutely the best. Go check them out. Podbelly.com. You can find a bunch of new podcasts, whatever you want. If you like weird things and conspiracy theories, go check out Sofa King or We're Not Sure Yet. If you want to learn about new podcasts, go listen to podcasts we listen to. And you can even find an interview where Jeremy interviewed Steve and I. Fun stuff.
Nice.
If you like crazy ghost stories, go listen to Hillbilly Horror Stories. You can find the episode that I was on. And there's a ton more. You like Star Wars? There's one called All Things Star Wars. Check it out. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to the company that pays the bills, El Yucateco Hot Sauce. Shout out to my mom. I think she just did her first like Instagram post with hashtags and stuff. She posted some Instagram post with El Yucateco Hot Sauce. El Yucateco, it's a staple. If you like hot sauce, go get El Yucateco. They have a bunch of different flavors. It is quite delicious. I use it in most of my marinades, and I use it on pretty much everything I eat. If you're not into hot, they have jalapeno and chipotle, both on kind of the mild end of that. And if you like your heat, then try the XXX. It's my favorite. But I like a mixture of a bunch of them. They got the red, the green. Those are their staples. Then they got the black if you like smoky. They got the Caribbean if you like a little Caribbean flavor. So El Yucateco hot sauce. Shout out to you. All right, and we're back. So grilling. Look, Steve's back with towels. Oh, Steve also has a pool. It's like a lovely pool. He turned the light on. It looks kind of fancy. Sets the mood. The mood is set.
The mood is good.
I feel like, where did my drink go? I think I left it inside.
Oh no! Did you finish your drink?
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I drink drinks too fast, so I'm trying to milk this one
Solid.
because I feel like this is the last drink I can have since I have to drive home.
Well, it's the
And I
last
want
of
to
the
follow
gin.
the law because I'm a good law-abiding citizen, which also means I have to do my taxes soon because apparently they're due on Thursday.
They were due April 15th, brother.
Dude, I filed an extension. I did. I filed an extention because I'm
was like
a
months ago,
law-abiding
brother.
citizen, my friend.
Yes, you are. Like Jamie Foxx in that movie, and like Gerard McCoy or whatever his name is.
Depardieu?
Yeah. In that movie called Law Abiding Citizen. Bro, the tri-tip is roasting. You are a savant. It smells so good. I can smell it from here. It's done
The
roasting
tri-tip's
already?
done. Now we got
What
veg-
is
we
what
got
is roasting
veggies.
right now?
We got veggies, dude.
That's veggies?
Yeah, that's veggies.
Ah, Steve Rinella never talked about that. So I want to talk to you a little bit about this. That we're doing our first on-location podcast. We are trying it out. So far, there's a lot of distractions, but at the same time, they're great distractions.
Amazing. They
And I
smell
wanna-
delicious. Distractions.
I want to tell you that, like, this is it. It is October here in San Diego, and one of the funniest parts, and this is probably one of the reasons why, Lucas, you moved out here from Washington, D.C., along with your beautiful wife, Laura.
Yes.
You guys had moved out here, and this is one of the more beautiful things in the whole wide world right now. In the far distance, you can see a blimp that's just kind of floating, cruising away.
Oh, wow! I see that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you can see that if you look straight o'clock, 12 o'clock, it's a Goodyear blimp that's just floating, like, probably near the beach. I don't know where that is.
What?
And it's supposed to be 94 by the end of the week.
That's crazy.
And it's October. Now, you could say that's global warming,
I'm
Stephen.
not
That has
looking
nothing to
forward to that,
do.
man.
No, you're not looking forward to that. Especially it's October. You're supposed to get ready for fall season. Sweater weather is what people call it. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of cold weather. You know that from our days.
Right.
Yeah,
That's why you
Tim
love
likes
DC.
it. Yeah, that's why I definitely love DC.
Totally.
I feel like you like the things you don't see a lot.
True.
When I go to Seattle and it's raining, I don't even know if anyone can hear me. I enjoy the rain because I never see it. But if I lived in the rain, I would hate it.
Tim's saying that he enjoys the rain when he's out in Seattle. But when he's here, he doesn't necessarily love it. But when he's somewhere else different, it makes sense to him. It just kind of gets good.
Things that aren't
That is true.
your natural environment.
That is so, so true.
Yeah.
And
that.
I will tell you this: it's very, very nice to be here and not in because in DC, I think it'd be like 40s in the 40s or 50s maybe right now,
I can't even imagine.
and I just couldn't even deal with it. It would be raining right now. I don't know. Anyways, long story short is that coming out here, you really, really do pay the tax on the weather tax, because it's the sunshine tax.
Bro,
sunshine
I
tax.
feel like you're driving up the real estate costs here
I know.
in San Diego by promoting it. Could you not do that? Because
I don't
still
think-
want to buy a house, man.
I don't think you need to promote the the.
I think the mass exodus will help you out with that.
Yeah, so that's what we're all kind of working with. But man, I am happy to have you here. I'm happy to have you on the podcast. One of the things of the paramount tenet of what we do here on Project Reclamation is that we always try and uplift and build up. And so I got to be honest with you. One of my deals is that I want to talk to you. No, Lucas, don't you hand it back. Don't you hand it back. He tried to get out of this. He tried to get out of this situation. He tried to just squirtle the mic. He just tried to throw away the mic. He tried to pass it off. And I said, don't you dare, Lucas.
We're getting the girls' opinions on this.
No. But here's what it is. It's called following your dreams, right? Now, I got to be honest with you. You're originally from Florida. I don't know what part.
Florida?
I
Yeah.
am from Florida. I'm a Florida
Crazy
man.
Florida, like today. Florida man. Type in your birth.
Florida man. That's right. Lucas is the Florida man that
I am
not
one
ate
of
that
them.
person's face off.
There are many of us, yes.
Yeah, but you're okay. So you're from Florida. I don't know if you always had California dreams. Okay.
Oh, totally, dude. Since like middle school, I've had California dreams.
What was it in middle school that like inspired you California Dreams? Did you see that show that NBC Saturday morning
The
show called California Dreams?
Californication thing.
Okay,
No,
that was
like, high
2007.
school. But I think like
Like the Chili Peppers song or like the show?
there was some show. Oh, it was
David
called
Duchovny.
maybe
Californication.
I don't know.
That was like
Something-
2000. That was like
No,
2011.
You know what? I think
2000.
it was just the idea of California and just like the melting pot, the diversity, the delicious foods, the tech scene,
Avocados
all the
on fleek.
avocados, man.
Yep.
All-
We're in the drug road,
all,
man.
all the things in California that weren't exactly Florida.
Yeah.
And I
All
love
right.
Florida. Florida has a beautiful natural environment.
Sure.
But
You know, me and Miami
California-
are best friends.
Yeah, California just had like, and the Beach Boys, of course.
Sure.
Like I ran track in middle school, and we would sing Beach Boys songs.
While you're running track.
I used to play.
What? You played with one of the Beach Boys kids?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, which kid was this? Don't make up names. Don't make up
I
stories.
honestly have no idea.
See, exactly. You're making up tall tales. He
That's
could have
why.
said he was a Beach Boy kid.
I'll tell out details.
He was saying he's a Beach Boy kid.
Usually means it's a lie.
You got a guy.
Totally, I
Honestly, don't remember.
appreciate
I'd have to ask
that.
my mom, and I don't know if it was like one time or if it was like a regular thing. But,
Bam.
It's true.
That's cool.
Bullshit.
That's
I'll have
cool.
I call it bullshit.
I'll have to ask Miss Perez
Just
and
kidding.
see what she says.
But I appreciate all the things in California that are just so uniquely California. That you
But
can
I wanna
almost
talk to
get
you-
in no other part of the country. And I love every other state in the country for different things.
Sure.
But
California.
Coming from Florida, because Florida's one of those places.
Yeah.
So, dude, Florida's one of those places that I mean, you don't lack any sunshine.
Right?
The weather is pretty good. Personally,
it's pretty
the
amazing
humidity
most
kind
of
of
the
crushes
time.
my
the
soul.
humidity
But
was terrible. Yeah.
but overall, I mean, you have a lot of things in Florida that you also have in California. You're not missing a ton. It's not like
Right.
it's not like going from Ohio or Minnesota to
Yeah.
California. So, what are those things that you say are like
So-
California?
Yeah, so Florida is definitely. I mean, I don't want to get too political, right? Florida is politically an interesting state. California, I just feel like it's a little bit more my vibe.
All right, I can see that. Yeah, no.
there's-
Florida's very red.
I mean, in a certain extent, right? But California, there's a much greater diversity of thought and of things happening and of events. And I love Florida, and I've spent time in different parts of Florida, and it just wasn't right for me at the time.
No, that's fine, dude.
I feel like I got to defend Florida.
Oh no, dude, I love Florida. Florida's super
It
cool,
just
man.
wasn't right for me.
I
at
got,
the time, right?
Steve and I both watch. Again, Steve's not a hunter or fisherman, but somehow Steve turned me on to a YouTube channel. A guy named I think it's Robert Arrington. He has a YouTube channel called Deer Meat for Dinner.
Yeah.
He's a hunter and a fisherman. I think he does more fishing.
Right.
Anyways, I love his show.
Yeah.
Because he's just a really good dude. But yeah, Jupiter, Florida, from what I could tell, I've never been there. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, totally.
I have friends and I had family that lives in Tampa.
Yeah, I'm from Tampa.
Tampa's
area.
pretty okay, cool. Tampa
Tampa's
seems
great.
cool as hell, man.
Yeah, I love Tampa.
And like one of my buddies that I work with, he lives in Tampa, and like I dig it because he's like always going out fishing and stuff. Florida seems cool as hell, man.
Yeah,
I like,
Tampa's amazing. So I grew up northeast of Tampa, and maybe
is that
part
like Clearwater?
No,
Clearwater's kind of ghetto,
Clearwater's
isn't it?
a little southwest.
A little white trashy.
No, Clearwater's cool, super cool.
Okay.
I actually grew up in an area called Zephyr Hills, Florida, in Pasco County.
Oh, I like the They have cool names in Florida, like Jupiter, Florida. Well, in Jupiter, Florida is where they had that whole like that like
Sharks?
circus. Well, that and they had that whole like no, back in like the 50s or whatever, they had that whole like circus sideshow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jupiter, Florida is like where like the circus sideshow like traveling act like
Oh, wow,
that
I
was
didn't
their
know
like
that.
home base was Jupiter, Florida.
So I do know that there's a
And I'm
Ringling
basing all of my
Museum.
information on one of the seasons of American Horror Story. So
Oh,
I know it
that's-
has to be like completely factual.
Okay, so I didn't watch that season. That was the only season I didn't watch. I really liked the Witches season, but I didn't like. I watched the first episode of the Carnies season, and it didn't feel right.
I got to be honest with you. I watched the first season and I loved it.
Yeah,
I love horror movies. I love
Yeah,
horror
yeah.
shows. The first season of American Horror Story was great. Ever since then, every single season I've started
Right.
and not finished up until
Oh,
the hotel.
no.
The hotel
Okay.
one, again, I started and didn't finish, and I just didn't watch one after that.
Yeah.
But recently, I went back and watched 1984,
Okay.
which is it's an 80s slasher film.
Yeah.
Dude, that season was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I watched the whole thing. It was fantastic. And God bless Emma Roberts and everyone else who's made a career off of.
Yeah. Totally.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and try to watch some of them. But yeah,
Witches is great. You got to watch Witches.
well, Witches. And if you watch Witches, and did you watch Armageddon?
Yeah, Armageddon. So Armageddon
Because that brought back all the witches, right?
Yeah, yeah. That was cool. It brought back everybody, and so it sort of tied the stories together. But I think I would have been okay with Witches just like standing by its own.
So I think I watched part of it. I know I definitely started Witches. I liked it.
I'm a huge Stevie Nicks fan, so like that definitely played into me.
Oh, I have
really
some
appreciating
interesting
Witches.
Stevie Nicks. I have some interesting Stevie Nicks like stories that we're not going to go into on this podcast.
Oh, nice. Afterwards,
I did-
after the grilling is done.
I did read something that said that apparently she said she's going to. I want to say she said she's going to leave Earth if Trump wins again.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's got to be
mean,
wrong. Maybe
I'm
she's
in
going to
that
leave
space.
America. But then
I
again,
feel it.
knowing Stevie Nicks, I
I'm
wouldn't be
there.
surprised if she said, "I'll leave Earth."
Take me on that ship.
Well,
Yeah.
you got to be friends with Elon, dude. Elon will take you to Mars. He's gonna colonize Mars by 2050. I just read.
That's awesome. Have you watched this? So there's, I know we're totally getting off topic here from like positivity. There's also
No.
a really interesting.
Dude, a big part of positivity is distracting yourself from all of the shit
I
reality
feel
that's
that.
going on.
I feel that all the time.
And here's the thing. I feel like reality isn't always necessarily shit, but we talk about like removing yourself from, and this is mostly me.
Yeah.
Like I stopped watching the news.
Right,
And I removed
totally,
myself
yeah.
from all social media that's not Project Reclamation or Podbelly marketing
Yeah.
related. And there's a few things that like people are like, oh, the hurricane going on. I'm like, huh? What?
Right.
Like, so
right.
there's a few things I miss because I don't watch the news and I don't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
But I have to say, dude, the quality of my life improved probably 472%.
For sure, we can only take so much of the massive amount of information that's being spewed
Well,
at
and
us.
then there's this whole fake news debate. Like, fake news? Is it fake? And it's become a polarized saying, fake news.
right.
But I personally think all news is fake, at least to a certain degree, because it's not fake
somebody's
so much as
perspective.
it's slanted to
right.
a degree, and there's very much something to be said for if it bleeds, it leads, and that's an
Right.
old saying from news. But basically, it means the more like horrific or bad something is, the better ratings it's going to get. So that's what they're gonna sell you.
Sure, it's what keeps your attention.
100%.
Which is unfortunate that we're programmed in that way as humans, and we really have to be careful about what we pay attention to and how we're concentrating our attention, what we're thinking about.
100%. Well, I love this because you and I can have this conversation, and this is the best. This is, I think, true humanity. And I know I said we weren't going to get political. We're going to for like 2 seconds. I'm guessing you're going to vote for one of the top 2 candidates. Is not Trump.
I probably will. Yeah.
Do you know who I'm going to vote for?
Who are you going to vote for?
Joe Jorgensen.
Now, why Joe Jorgensen? Tell me about that.
Oh, because I'm a libertarian at heart. I don't like either party, so I try to go third party whenever possible.
So what if your third party vote winds up costing one of the important
Oh,
votes?
Lucas, I live in California. My vote doesn't matter.
Oh,
you
no,
know
don't
that.
No, I don't know that. Everybody's vote matters. Everybody's vote matters.
No, my vote matters for a ton of different things. There's a ton of propositions. There's a ton of local elections that my vote matters. So yes, I'm going to vote.
That's really
For-
tough. You know, I heard that same story from my parents in the 2016 election, who live in Florida, who thought that their vote didn't matter, and literally the vote for the current president was such a minuscule number. I really feel like if more people had stood up and really voted in a way that they truly believed and that made sense for them economically. It
Yeah,
would've
but I
gone a
truly
different way.
believe that as a people, I know everyone throws out the word democracy. We're not a democracy. We're a republic. We're a democratic republic.
Yeah.
But as a people who have the ability to vote, I feel like I was like I told you earlier. I'm a former Republican. I've been a
Right.
registered libertarian for quite a while now.
Right.
I don't like the intrusion into my life of either party.
Yeah.
And so my third party vote, it's not a statement.
What's the
It's-
message you want to send with your vote?
I want a limited government in a lot of ways. I don't want to limit social things,
Right.
but I
So
also
you're still in favor of all the social things.
maybe not all the social things
Okay.
you believe in, but probably most of them.
Yeah.
I saw a shirt. It said, "What?" I can't misquote this. It was like, I want legally married gay couples to defend their marijuana crops with guns." And it was something to that effect,
Totally.
because I believe in the Second Amendment. I
Fully
believe in the
appreciate.
First Amendment. I believe
Hunter family.
I don't
gotcha.
exactly. So that's honestly, that shirt kind of sums up my views on a lot of things.
Yeah. I feel like that's
I
most
feel like
Americans.
both parties try to, and it disgusts me how both parties use. Wow, now we're getting really deep into it. There's an old saying. I think I used to credit it to Rahm Emanuel, but I think it might go back to like Winston Churchill. Never let a good crisis go to waste.
Oh, totally.
And
yeah.
I
use
hate
that
the
at work
fact.
all the time.
I hate the fact that they used 9/11 to pass the Patriot Act,
For sure.
and then the Patriot Act has not gone away. It's only gotten worse.
right.
And
right.
they're using so much, and this is going to be a very polarizing topic, but coronavirus, they're using so much of it. Both parties are using so much of it
They're
to
wielding it
impede,
against us. Yeah.
exactly, and impede on our freedoms as a people, and give us, I don't want to say fake news, but half truths.
Yeah.
And both parties do that to no avail, and it disgusts me. So I don't vote third party because I'm trying to make a statement. I vote third party because I would love for a third party, pick your poison, to get enough, because there's some law, and I'm going to misstate this for sure. If a certain third party gets enough of the popular vote, then they have to be included in like the debates and stuff next election.
interesting.
There's
Yeah,
something
right.
something along those lines.
You
'Cause
just
think
want
about
to
if you
hear
hear
from
like
that
about like
perspective.
yeah, and if you hear about like UK elections, like they have like 5 or 6 parties all involved in these.
Right.
Yeah, so I would like to open it up to more opinions, I guess,
Yeah.
because I feel like how many people dude
The
on
dual
both, on
party
both
system
sides?
is not serving us
It's
well.
garbage.
Yeah.
And they're both corrupt as hell. I mean, dude, even you have to be like, I don't know, were you like a Bernie Sanders guy?
I'm not even going to tell you.
But I mean, like, just some of the stuff that happened on the left with like just people getting sniped in their own party, like, is garbage. And the same things happen on the right.
Totally.
Anyways, I
Yeah.
feel like people should be
Like
open.
John Huntsman. John Huntsman totally should have gotten more attention than he did.
Well, and I'll be honest, man, I was like born and raised a Republican. Like, I
Right,
was a
same
Republican
here.
most of my life.
Yeah.
But you know, and I haven't even considered a Democrat candidate until like Tulsi Gabbard. Dude, I love Tulsi Gabbard.
Really?
I like a lot of stuff she stands for. I like
Yeah.
the stuff. I like the fact that, dude, she served, so she has, and
She's
I
got that
agree with,
perspective, yeah.
and I agree with her perspectives on some of the wars and stuff.
Right.
But I hate the fact that because the Democratic Party didn't like her, she got
sidelined. She totally got
Dude,
sidelined.
she got sniped, which is funny because she got sniped right after she just destroyed Kamala Harris's president. Anyways, we won't get into that, but it is what it is. So yeah, I don't like us being forced to. I guess my point was, you was on one side, on both sides. How many times have you heard, "Oh, I don't really support so and so, but I'm just gonna go for the lesser of two evils." Like, how many times does that quote come up?
Yeah, I
all
hate
the
that,
time.
though, because there's always somebody who has better ideas. And I really feel like the person with better ideas is who I should vote for. Even if I don't appreciate all of their ideas,
Oh, I'm with you 100%.
there's somebody who has better ideas, and that person is who I really want to be able to lead us through the next set of challenges that we're going to face together as a country, no matter what they are.
It sounds like you're looking for leadership.
Totally.
Unfortunately, we're not going to find that anytime soon.
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I hope. I mean,
Yeah, I have great hopes for Pete Buttigieg in the near future.
I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah.
And I, love someone or hate someone. Like I always wish someone success.
Totally.
Regardless.
On all sides,
Yeah.
right?
100%. This whole like, oh, not my president. Like
'Cause I
that's
think
bullshit.
Almost everybody gets in it to want to serve the public, even if they have different ideas of what that looks like. Hopefully, nobody's getting in it for self-serving reasons.
No, but
that's
I
what I
think-
really hope for.
I think you're right. I think part of the problem is because there's so much money and corruption, because money equals corruption, power equals corruption. So I think at some point, someone who came into it with all the right reasons, they end up sometimes, not all the
Possibly,
time, but they
yeah.
end up becoming beholden
Jaded.
to somebody for some
Yeah.
reason. And I don't know. Like, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so
I'm not.
no, I know you're not, and Steve's not either. Me and JB are huge conspiracy theorists. So yeah, everything to me is a conspiracy theory. But anyways, I think leadership's important on all levels.
Oh, do you?
What's up,
now,
Steve?
sir?
We just got deep into some shit. Yeah.
You guys were talking about some hocus pocus, and then bam, I come back,
And
and
you
you
come
guys
back
are talking
and-
about government overthrow.
I know, dude. I know.
No,
No. Here's what just happened.
Wrong.
You just heard two people have like a good conversation about. I think so, about politics and stuff, and I think Lucas and I like probably fundamentally disagree on a lot of things, but we're still able to sit down and have a conversation and agree on a lot of stuff.
I think that's the old Jewish
I need to go
tradition.
cut that tri-tip.
Yeah, well, you also need to check on these sweet
Oh
vegetables. I
shit,
can
you're
smell
right,
them.
Steve.
Holy smokes!
Monologue time.
All right, so guys, I'm gonna give you a monologue from. Oh yeah, you switched it over. Here. Bam! I'm gonna give you guys a monologue from my upcoming play, Stevosaurus Rex. Rawr, says I. No, I'm just kidding. Regardless, tongs. Ooh, go get a plate. Ooh, Tim on the hustle. Hey, man, if you've been listening to Project Reclamation for our last 109 episodes, and you've gotten to this point, thank you. One of the things that one of our biggest paramount issues is that this started as a dream. This started as a dream when my friend Tim decided to have a life-changing kind of situation happen for him. And after that, we have been trying to and hopefully attempting to deliver you some amazing content. If you've been listening for all 109 episodes, thank you. If you haven't, I totally understand. I totally get it. It's a lot. Not all of Joe Rogan's are hits, baby. But one of my biggest things in the world is that we have tried to inspire you through purpose and purposeful measures. And so hopefully by you hearing our going us, or by us going through our kind of life, I don't know, trying to at least attempt at our life's goals, hopefully something has kind of clicked with you. Maybe it hasn't, but just know that people, no matter what age and stage you're at, we're always trying. We are always trying to make things happen. And so here's what Project Reclamation is. Yeah. For all of those of you who just don't find support, like you're going after a dream, and you're saying to yourself, oh, man, no one's there to back me up. Oh, no, we're here. We're here. Chang and Tim and JBs. Jables McBables. We're all here. So, yep, just to let you know. Thank you for listening to Project Reclamation. Always sponsored by you. Always sponsored to you guys by El Yucateco, King of Flavor Hot Sauce, as well as our, Gotta Pay the Bills. Gotta Pay the Bills. Podbelly Podcast, podbelly.com. Pig out on podcasts. It's a huge network server. I love it. And that's it. Actually, I'm going to try and end it right here. But, click. What now? Oh, hit the thing.
trying to do all this record stuff. Here we go.
So what I believe you were trying to say is thank you.